You've probably seen a cute outfit before. Maybe it looked like these. But truth is, these outfits aren't cute. These brands, among others, are sharks when it comes to the world of clothing. They're unsustainable and unethical, and we need to know the reality of these brands to inform our decisions in the future. Fast fashion brands like Zara, H&M, Fashion Nova, and Forever 21 are unsustainable, and it's up to the consumer to stop giving in to the ploys of the fast fashion industry. I used to get into this scheme myself to promote brands just because they were cheap. Through research, I'll be able to inform you of the downfalls of fast fashion. These include contributing to environmental damage, unfair treatment of employees, and consumer overspending. Lucky for us, though, there are solutions to this problem, whether you save up for more ethical options or you buy secondhand. Fast fashion creates problems for everyone except for the multi-billion-dollar corporation itself. Fast fashion is generally cheap and trendy clothing. It's got a high turnover of new collections and is often jumping on and off trends just like that. From an environmental standpoint, these brands aren't doing well. Vox.com's article, Fast Fashion Explained, says that Missguided releases 1,000 new items every month and that Fashion Nova releases 600 to 900 items every week. Vox's article also says that polyester textile production emits about 706 million tons of greenhouse gases per year, and that it takes hundreds of gallons of water to produce a single piece of cotton clothing. SoulfulSeedsBlog.com says that 10 million tons of clothes are sent off to landfills or incinerators every year. Employees affected by the fast fashion industry is ridiculous. The truth behind fast fashion and forced labor brings up an incident in May 2013, which is pictured here, where more than 3,100 workers were either killed or injured when the Rana Plaza building in Bangladesh collapsed. Companies' demands for cheap labor based in countries with those loose labor laws is a recipe for disaster. And it's not just the textile companies' employees drawing the short straw. When clothes go unused and are not thrown away, which is over £1 billion a year, they're sold to sub-Saharan and East African countries, according to SoulfulSeedsBlog.com. This stifles the domestic textile production of these countries and prevents so many people from having a job. Now for the damage to us. Fast fashion burns a hole in our pockets. Fast fashion pieces are cheap, that's true. But we buy so much, we're probably better saving off our money anyways. These are one or few use items, and there's no longevity in it for us. There are many steps we can take to reduce the problem of fast fashion. First, stop buying into fast fashion. You've heard why, now comes the step of applying it. According to a 2015 Nielsen study, 66% of worldwide consumers say they'd be willing to spend more to support ethical and sustainable companies. Yet we don't actually do it. Start saving up for more sustainable and ethical items, companies like Reformation and Cezanne, as well as Outdoor Voices, which is pictured here. They're more expensive, but they last longer and are contributing less to the waste of fast fashion companies. And if you can't afford expensive clothes, you can always shop secondhand. Think of it as recycling clothes without making new textile product. Thrift stores from friends and even through community groups like Facebook are great options. Once you have clothes, you need to take care of them. What does it matter if we're buying sustainable brands but not caring for them and having to throw them out as well? And so I guess we'll all just wear frumpy clothes and be forever known as the person with no sense of what looks good. Genuinely avoiding fast fashion is not the popular choice. Obviously, my style might not be at the same as yours, but I wanted to show some of the things that I've bought secondhand to show you that you can truly find things you love without giving into a wasteful system. To summarize, fast fashion brands like Wish, H&M, and Urban Outfitters create environmental concerns, exploit employees, and can be financially inefficient. Because of these reasons, we all need to make efforts to avoid fast fashion brands. There's no excuse for ignorance now, because we know what we say yes to when we say yes to fast fashion.